Our ceremony will now commence with the entry of the academic and Vice-Chancellor's processions. Please remain seated. Please be seated. Distinguished guests, the Deputy Dean from the Faculty of Education, Health and Human Sciences, University of Greenwich, Professor Stephen Corbett.
Dear graduands, families, guests, friends, and members of our university community, it is my absolute honour to welcome you to today's graduation. As the Deputy Dean of this fantastic Faculty of Education, Health and Human Sciences, it is my pleasure to be the first to congratulate you, our graduates, on your celebration today. Your amazing achievements are not to be understated. And I think at that point, it's important that we ask every single person here in the ceremony to put their hands together to congratulate you. Now that was very polite, and I do appreciate we're in a very formal, very prestigious surroundings. Perhaps we feel like we're in a Harry Potter film set at the moment. But this is a day of celebration. And celebration needs to be a bit louder, I think. I think we need some cheering. And I think we need some real joyous noises. So, graduates, I'd say to you, when you're coming across the stage, we want to hear lots of cheering your colleagues on. While you're on the stage, if you want to do a little dance, that's absolutely fine. This is your day. Families, friends, we want to hear lots of cheering, and I think we need to set the bar. So I'm going to ask you again, could we congratulate our graduates, please? That's much better. That's the bar for the rest of the ceremony, okay? The university has a rich 130-year history as a seat of learning for which we are very, very proud. This heritage is one of high standards of teaching, research, and enterprise, and it's the reason why thousands of students, much like yourselves, have come to study with us from all over the world. We continue to build and enrich this legacy every year, and last year is no different. The achievements that we see every year are too many for us to mention in one ceremony, but I'd like you to just indulge me as I share a few with you today. As you would appreciate, we take a huge amount of pride in the collaboration that we have with partners from across the UK and the world. The School of Education works with hundreds of nurseries, primary schools, multi-academy trusts, FE colleges, and schools throughout the southeast of London and Kent. This is aimed at developing the next generation of teachers, but also having significant impact on education policy and practice across both the UK and beyond. For example, Dr. Roger MacDonald is the president of the UK Literary Association, and Professor Jenny Field leads the South East Maths Hub. These organisations directly contribute to the professional development of English and maths teachers throughout their careers, not only at university, but once they are practicing teachers as well. We continue to expand our global profile. We work on distance learning programs such as the International Postgraduate Certificate in Education, and we work with partners to deliver our MA education, and we have a doctorate in education which recruits teachers from across the world who come to study with us. We also continue our work through the Institute of Life Course Development in research and knowledge exchange, and this is vitally important to have both national and international impact that informs our teaching and the future of education. An example of this, which we are immensely proud, is the work of Professor Jill Jameson and others in the ILD who have worked to secure over €3 million worth of funding. This funding is to be used across the UK and Europe to build communities of trust between local communities and the police, and it will be spanning across 7 European countries. Our successes, though, aren't just here at the university. They go beyond. With our students who are now graduates, who are former students, I should say, and now alumni, there are wonderful individual successes that we celebrate. For example, Elizabeth Takir, who completed her postgraduate certificate in education in 2015 and is now the CEO and founder of the Wandsworth-based A2I Dyslexia Social Enterprise, with the aim to raise awareness of dyslexia and other learning difficulties through local community work. Many former students have gone on to be professional teachers and then progressed into leadership positions and become head teachers. And of course, one of our former physical education students you may have heard of, Roy Hodgson, who became the coach of the England football team. These successes are impressive. And some of those colleagues who have secured those successes are here today, and some of them are not. But from the round of applause that I heard a moment ago, I'm fairly certain if we did that again, not only with the people here, but maybe beyond, somebody might have a slight echo and think, somebody's cheering my success. So with that in mind, can we give an extra round of applause for all of those other successes? Now, I say that as well because now I speak to you, our graduates, who I would say if you set your mind and your heart to it, you can achieve extraordinary things. Look what you've managed to do so far. Your achievements here today are a milestone of what you can set out to achieve. And those past successes of students that I mentioned, that we all just cheered, those were people who were sat in the very seats that you're sat in now, not so long ago. So if in a year or two's time you suddenly hear a slight faint cheer in the background, It could be because in a ceremony like this, people were just as joyous and celebratory of your achievements. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, education must enable one to sift and weigh evidence, to discern truth from the false, the real from the unreal, and the facts from the fiction. And in a world where there are so many sources of information with varying degrees of reliability, it's ever more important that you use those skills of analysis that you have developed throughout your degree as you go off into the world and into your future career. Amartya Sen, the Nobel Prize-winning Indian philosopher and economist, once said that, unlike money, knowledge is a very special commodity. The more you give away, the more you have left. By sharing knowledge, we not only enlighten others, but we enrich ourselves. Graduation, your graduation, this moment right now, is a pivotal one. It's a rite of passage that invites you to not only reflect on your achievements, but also the journey that brought you here today. It's a moment to think about your future, what it holds, and your responsibility to pass that baton on. The value of sharing knowledge, not only for yourself, but for the benefit of all. I know that you'll go out and you will share your knowledge, and it's clear that at the moment the world really needs the skills and expertise that you have developed. For today and for the future, I offer you my very best wishes and sincere congratulations on your achievements. And I will finish by drawing on the words of Nelson Mandela, who said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world." Graduates of 2025, go and change the world. Thank you.
Greenwich Students' Union Officer Hari Prasad Bodupalli.
Hello everyone, my name is Hari Prasad Bodupalli and I am proud to be one of your newly elected Greenwich Students' Union officers for this academic year. That means I have the privilege of representing and working on behalf of all students across our 3 amazing campuses, Every Hill, Greenwich, and Midway. It's such an honor to be here with you today to celebrate this huge milestone alongside you and your loved ones. After all the late nights, deadlines, lectures, and everything in between, you have made it. And we couldn't be more proud of you, so let's get a big cheer for you. Let's also give it up for our friends and families who have been there through the highs and lows, the ones who supported us, laughed with us, and maybe even panicked with us. We achieve our success because of you. Let's hear it for them. And of course, a huge thank you to the people who kept us going, the academics, support staff, and student leaders. Their guidance, patience, and encouragement helped make this journey possible. One more big cheer for them. Today, you join a brilliant, lifelong community as a Greenwich alumni. Wherever life takes you next, you'll always have a home here and the network of fellow graduates cheering you on. We believe in the future you are building. You carry all the knowledge, friendships, and experiences you have gained here into the next stage of your journey. And you will continue to shape the legacy of Greenwich. I feel so proud to be here, witnessing this moment and celebrating everything you have achieved here. Thank you for letting me be part of your story. So now, take it all in. Celebrate, reflect, and most importantly, enjoy every second. On behalf of myself, your Students' Union, and the entire officer team, thank you and congratulations.
Vice-Chancellor, we now come to the conferment of an honorary degree of the University of Greenwich, and I call upon Ian Kitchener, Head of School of Education, to present to you Judith Ish Horowitz, MBE.
Thank you. Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to present to you today a pioneering educator, compassionate leader, and extraordinary advocate for intergenerational connection and Holocaust education, Judith Ish Horowitz, MBE. Judith is the co-founder and director of Apples and Honey Nightingale, the UK's first intergenerational nursery based within a care home. Opened in 2017, this visionary initiative embeds meaningful daily interactions between young children and older adults, including Holocaust survivors, at the heart of its curriculum. It is a model that has drawn global attention for its ability to challenge age-based segregation and to transform learning, care, and community. Drawing from Jewish values while welcoming children of all faiths and none, Judith's setting uses the rhythm of the Jewish year to deliver a rich early years education. The children who attend her nursery don't just learn phonics and numbers, they learn empathy, continuity, and respect. Their grandfriends become integral to their development and understanding of the world, while the residents, many of whom never had families of their own, experience renewed purpose, connection, and joy. Judith's commitment extends well beyond Apples and Honey. She's a national and international voice in intergenerational education, having recently created the UK's first accredited training programme in this field. Her model has inspired educators, researchers, and policymakers alike, and continues to shape wider thinking about community care, ageing, and education. Judith has a long-standing relationship with the University of Greenwich. She has supported our early years and education students through placements, tours, workshops, and mentoring. Her practice has informed our curriculum. Her expertise has enriched our academic networks, and her collaborative spirit has inspired new avenues of interdisciplinary research. Most recently, Judith made an indelible impression on our university community through her powerful contributions to our intergenerational International Holocaust Memorial Day commemorations. Her dialogue brought to life the stories of survivors with profound care and urgency, and reminded us that Holocaust education must start not in adulthood, but in early childhood, through stories, compassion, and community. Judith is not only an innovator, she is a quiet force for justice and humanity. Her life's work embodies the values of education without boundaries, cross-generational understanding, and dignity across the lifespan. In her words and in her actions, she teaches us to see each other more clearly and to listen more deeply across ages, cultures, and histories. In recognition of her pioneering leadership in intergenerational education, her deep commitment to early years learning and Holocaust remembrance, and her invaluable contributions to our university and beyond, I am honoured to present you Judith Ish Horowitz, MBE, for the conferment of the degree of Honorary Doctor of Education, honoris causa.
Friends, colleagues of all ages, I am overwhelmed. I want to thank you, Ian. I want to thank you, Vice-Chancellor, and also Greenwich University, and especially the School of Education, who have opened their arms to me and their hearts to the value and importance of intergenerational work, of bringing different generations together with purpose and with love. We are blessed with fantastic stories of lives well lived, shared through living memory, and intergenerational practice gives us the opportunity to learn from the past through humor and tears, through generosity and compassion, and to apply that learning to prevent repeating past mistakes. Greenwich University's espousal of International Holocaust Memorial Day as a means of learning from the past to build bridges for a better future demonstrates its commitment to reframe the memories of the Holocaust and use them to teach us about respect and dignity and the intrinsic value of every human life. I want to also thank my family, who are here with me today, and have patiently put up with a workaholic, intergenerationally obsessed wife, mother, and grandmother. We were on holiday together when I received the email inviting me to accept this award. I had just been reading about Stormzy's honorary doctorate from the University of Cambridge, and I thought, I guess I'm in pretty good company. But don't worry, I'm not going to inflict a rap on you today. I never had grandparents, and it was only when I saw the relationships that my own children built with their grandparents that I fully grasped how crucial these connections are for both generations and those in between. We live and work and play in silos, and we must make conscious choices to learn about the other. When we do, our lives are truly transformed. As 89-year-old Margie told me as she was painting with the nursery children, "This is so messy, I haven't had such fun for ages." Greenwich University, you are ahead of the curve. With your support and development of intergenerational practice and research, I salute you. However, the intergenerational field relies fundamentally on the building of relationships across the generations. And so I turn to you. If you are feeling down, if you have news you want to share, or if you just want to sit with a cup of tea for a chat, I recommend you look beyond your peer group. Go find a grandfriend or mentor a child. It has the power to transform your lives and to heal our fragmented society. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, I now call upon Dr. Lorraine Smith, Associate Head of the School of Education, to present to you award holders from the Faculty of Education, Health and Human Sciences.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the award holders for the Faculty of Education, Health and Human Sciences. From the School of Education, for the Diploma of Higher Education, Early Years, Ramya Raghumath. For the Foundation Degree Arts Early Years, studied at London South East Colleges, Orpington, Carmelita Fowling. Ashtara Henry Walker. Shasid Yvonne Mikolita Erazl. Megan Prina. Alicia Williams. For the foundation degree Arts Education and Special Education Needs studied at Flourish Learning Trust, Madam Mohammed Abdallah. Amina Abdul Rahim. Faria Ahmed Nasser. For the foundation degree Arts Education and Special Education Needs studied at London South East Colleges Orpington, Eugenie Mai. For the Certificate in Education, Further Education and Skills sector, Rasak Akendayo Bankole. For the Professional Certificate in Education, Further Education and Training, Jordana De Castro. For the Professional Certificate in Education, Lifelong Learning, studied at Wiltshire College, Stuart Allen Hill. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Early Years, Amna Abdurrahim. Saida Sanjida Ahmed. Nasima Ikra Ahmed. Hamida Ahmed. Saida Ahmed. Aisha Akhtar. Kristina Emilova Beramska. Mila Begum. Grace Ann Rosetta Buchanan Carr. Anissa Bucks. Romeshia Ronza Chowdhury. Ellen Margaret Annie Clout. Amelia Bernice Davis Ebanks. Ellie Dodd. Makia Lande Evans Young. Hafsa Harim Faruqi, who also receives the University of Greenwich Merit Award for Outstanding Achievement. Angela Jane Farrell. Brianna Priscilla Guthrie. Umaima Husseini. Rachel Chloe Hogg. Taiba Hussein. Enosa Emevan. Sanea Sumaya Jahan. Hadra Javed. Arifa Khanum. Selin Kose. Angel Lloyd. Sana Mangera. Nia Etha McVeigh. Peace Josephine Senguba Mangwale. Mahanaman. Maleka Nasir. Melissa Pereira. Nia Prudent. Naya Prudent. Amira Akhtar Raman. Muntaha Rashid. Leila Sahal Said. Sarah Selvaraja. Saida Yasmin Shumi. Tania Udin. Shakila Yasmin. Jaida Yasmin Shuma. Mariam Berete. Ruby Riyad. For the degree of Bachelors of Arts, Early Years Education, studied at Segi College, Sarawak, Malaysia, Shane Wong Ko Ning. For the degree of Bachelors of Arts, Education Studies, studied at Northeast College, Surrey College of Technology, Namil Benzara. Joanne Kinner. Janan Tasnim Lippi. Beverly McCarthy. Amelia Morris. For the degree of Bachelors of Arts, Education Studies, studied at North Kent College, Tunbridge, Carly Gilbert Trask. Jade Jennings. Christopher John Jones. Siobhan O'Keefe. Emma Sorrell. For the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Further Education and Skills Sector, Teresa George. For the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Further Education and Training, Ali Kerala Queen Madi Al-Fidli. Giola Gane Ali. Nadira Begum, who also receives the Garnet Prize for Outstanding Coursework Final Year Project Education. Blaine Aaron Givanovich. Arif Arman Khan. Perry J. Naylor. William David Rutherford. For the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Mathematics, Christopher Philip Juman. Jahidur Rashid. Fardusa Mohammed Shadin. Moses Efediosa Egreba. Anza Khan. Sami Chowdhury. For the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Physical Education, Samuel Charles Jordan. Ben Andrew Kingham. Oliver Williams Lyons. Janiv Olivia Scott. Joel Lanry Hewitt Jonebert. Billy Frank Sullivan. Alexander Luke Vincent. Sonny Jack Watts. Paige Antoinette Hope Young. Jaden Christopher Thompson. For the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Science with Biology, Mohammed Zubair Alam. Nabud Sahar Malik. For the Postgraduate Certificate in Education Secondary, Science with Physics, Ademola Olagoke Afolabi. Stephen Ying Wei Lo. James Oluwaseun Oni, who has also received the University of Greenwich Merit Award for Outstanding Achievement. Uchenna Chamberlain Ononobi. Tarek Kiran Kumar Shukla. For the Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Further Education and Skills Sector, Donna Marie Simpson. For the Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Further Education and Training, Earl Hugh Astley Atkinson. Shelley Reen. Carl Baron Lloyd Stevenson. For the degree of Doctor of Education in recognition of a programme of work entitled Students' Perception of Achievement, focusing on Black African and Black Caribbean students of age group 11 to 16-year-old. The degree of Doctor of Education is awarded to Grace Omulara Allen. For the degree of Doctor of Education in recognition of a programme of work entitled Maids or Masters, a study comparing the concept of leadership in early childhood provision in Malaysia and England. The degree of Doctor of Education is awarded to Jill Harrison. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the list of award holders from the Faculty of Education, Health and Human Sciences.
I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor and Chief Executive Officer of the University of Greenwich, Professor Jane Harrington, to confer the awards.
Okay, I now come to the formal part of the ceremony. So I'd like to ask all of our lovely graduates and our doctorate graduates, if you could all stand up for me, please, and face your family and friends, and our lovely honorary graduate as well, thank you. And by virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, I confer upon all those who have been presented the title, award and honours to which you are entitled. So in other words, you are all now graduates. Well done, everyone. And you can sit down for a few minutes now. Thank you very much. I thought to start with this was going to be a really quiet ceremony. I've changed my mind. As the Vice-Chancellor and Chief Executive Officer of the University of Greenwich, it is my absolute honour and privilege to formally congratulating each and every one of you on graduating today. It is a day of celebration, and it's absolutely fantastic that we can celebrate with so many of you. Now, today is an important day for you, but it's also to those who've supported you along the way. And I'd like to encourage you to take a moment to think about all the people who've helped you get here. And I'm sure, reflecting what our wonderful honorary graduates said, many of them will be intergenerational. And I'd like you to think about your family, your friends, your lecturers, and we know that you want to thank them. So I'm going to get you to stand up again, and I want you to face your family and friends, please. And I'm going to count you in after 3, and I want you to make as much noise as you can to show them how much you appreciate them. Do you think you can make a bit of noise? Yeah? Okay, if you could stand up. If you could stand up again too, and my lovely doctoral students, lovely. Okay, so I'm going to count you in after 3, and whooping, all the noises you've been making. Are you ready? Right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Now, not bad, I would say, but I think you're the loudest today so far. But I just have to tell you, I think the nurses are louder than you. We can't have that, can we? Would you agree, Deputy Dean? Would you agree? Absolutely. We would all agree. Yeah, we can't have that. So, after 3. 1, 2, 3! Thank you. You can sit down now. I would like to know where those tambourines have gone, though. They were very quiet, weren't they? Right. Now, graduation marks the end of an important part of your lives and the beginning of the next. Each of you has taken a unique journey to get to this moment. And as you walk out today, you are taking with you wonderful memories, friends that you've made, skills that you've gained, and each and every one of your accomplishments. So I'd ask you over the next few weeks to find some time when you can sit down quietly and list those accomplishments. So whenever in life you just need to remind yourself of what you're capable of achieving, they're always there for you to refer to. Now, we know that many of you have juggled multiple responsibilities. You've cared for your families, and you've persevered despite all of the challenges that life has thrown at you. You did not give up. You are here, and you are graduating. So you have every right to be incredibly proud of your achievements, to be incredibly proud of your resilience, and to be incredibly proud of the determination that you've shown. Always remember that, because you did it. Now, over the past year, the University of Greenwich has also celebrated some truly remarkable milestones. many of which reflect the same spirit of excellence and ambition that we see in each and every one of our graduates today. First and foremost, we are proud to see continued improvements in our National Student Survey results. And your honest and thoughtful feedback has been incredibly valuable. And we do really appreciate your contributions, because what that does is it helps us to improve the experience for future generations of students. We also received a good rating across all aspects of our education and apprenticeship provision, and that followed a really rigorous set of Ofsted inspections. Now, one of the most joyful moments of the last year was our transformation into Greenwich. That was a magical celebration of community and creativity, and it was in partnership with Visit Greenwich, the Royal Borough of Greenwich and local businesses, and it marked the release of Wicked and our collaboration with Shiz University. Now, we have continued to invest in your experience too, so our Digital Student Centre has supported thousands of students in finding the answers they need at a time they need it. And we also listened to our students who wanted a transparent and flexible payment system, which we have now launched this year. We're also proud of the groundbreaking research taking place across our university, and that's research that's making a difference both locally and globally. And our research continues to address real-world challenges. One such example is the work of Dr. Tiffany James, who received funding for the project Recognising and Supporting Distance Dementia Care. And this initiative tackles the growing challenge of supporting people living with dementia whose family carers live far away. And by working closely with families, care professionals and organisations like Dementia UK, the project aims to shape better policies and practices that will make a really meaningful difference. Now, the Deputy Dean mentioned one other example, which is that of Professor Jill Jameson. And I'm just going to mention it again because actually we're really proud of the work that she's done, because she's won funding from Horizon Europe, and that's for a major research initiative with 11 partners focused on building trust between communities and the police. Now, the project aims to protect vulnerable people and build safer, more inclusive communities across Europe, enhancing social learning, trust and leadership. Finally, this year, the University of Greenwich has been ranked 17th in the People and Planet University League. Now, our students always say that sustainability is an absolute core priority. So this is a really special achievement for us because it recognises not just our green, but also our ethical credentials. Now, during the welcome speech, you've already heard some of the really great things that colleagues in your faculty have achieved throughout the last few years. And I'd like us to take a moment to recognise the really wonderful faculty staff and the wider team working across the university, because no institution exists without its staff. These are the people that have supported you during your journey with us as well. So what I'd like to do now is to ask all of the academic and professional service staff in the room if you could stand up, please. Stand up for me. You all around the room, thank you. And I would like you all to join me in thanking the Deputy Dean, the Head of School, and each and every member of staff for everything that they do to support our students and to make the University of Greenwich what it is, which is a wonderful, friendly, collaborative and supportive place to be. So from me to all of you, thank you. You may sit down now, thank you. Graduates, we want you to go out to the world and be proud of the institution that you will always be a part of. Our Strategy 2030 is extremely ambitious about what the future holds for us and for our students. We want to ensure that all of our graduates have the best opportunities for them, to be the best modern university in the UK and to be in the top 30 in the Guardian League table by 2030. And we promise you to continue to work really hard and to continue to improve in the future so that you can always be proud of us. As of today, you have joined a global alumni community that is now over 300,000 strong. And now more than ever, this community is a really powerful resource to lean on because they, along with the university are here to help you to progress in your graduate career and navigate the next stages of your journey. So on behalf of the University of Greenwich, I wish each and every one of you huge congratulations on your wonderful successes, and we can't wait to hear what the future holds for you all. So well done, everyone, and thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Dean, Honorary Graduate, distinguished guests. That completes this afternoon's presentation of successful award holders of the University of Greenwich. Would guests please remain seated until processions have left the chapel, and we'll await instructions from stewards. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your celebrations today.